Nothing will work in your career or in business if you don't know one thing, that is sales. If you're thinking to start a business, or you may have started one, and your landing page, your website, your logo is up and running, you have crafted beautiful social media posts for different channels or different handles of social media, and you're thinking all you have to do is just push the launch button and voila, sales and appointments will come rushing to you. But let me just stop you there and tell you the brutal truth which nobody tells, that none of these things matter. Let me say that again. None of these things matter. You know why? Because no one is just going to find the products that you have on your website or the services that you have on your landing pages magically. The fastest way to grow, or I must say that the only way to grow fast, is through sales. Now, before we dive in legends, welcome to the channel. My name is Khalid Rahman, and I come from dust, no silver spoon, no safety net, just grit, cold outreach, and obsession with building things that actually work. I've closed high-ticket deals with and without automated system for myself and my clients. And on this channel, I will go ahead and break down the real stuff and behind the scenes on the project that I am currently working on. And you will be able to see all the failures and learn what not to do and what to do, and why I made a decision based off of what. And the reason I'm sharing it on this channel with you guys, so that you don't have to fail. Whether you are a student, a creator, in simple words, if you are a business owner or someone wanting to do something different or on your own, this channel will actually help you learn the skills. So subscribe and hit the bell icon, and let's build a life that doesn't need a vacation. So if there is only one thing that you want to take from this video, it is selling isn't just part of business. It is business. Now, I'll just give you an example why I'm stressing on why selling is more important, because it actually helps you in every part of your life. Whether you are applying for a job, I mean, every one of us have applied for a job, right? Everybody would agree with that, right? So let's say if the process of polishing your resume is actually part of sales. You are making it look better or stand out in front of the HR, right? The interview process, you sell yourself there. Basically, the correct word would be you sell your talent or skills in front of the hiring manager. Isn't that sales? So if you don't know how to articulate yourself, how to put your skills and talents across the table, you won't be able to get the job. And the only difference between the one who gets the job and the one who doesn't get a job is only one thing, that the one who gets a job can articulate himself in a very well manner. And similarly in business, like before branding, before ads, before growth strategy sessions, whatever, there comes only one thing, that is conversation. So if you can lead that conversation towards closing the deal, trust me, you can build anything. So now, how does that work? You can simply say by asking questions. And in this episode, I'm going to show you best methods on how to build your career or business through communication or sales, even if you are just starting from scratch. So here comes the biggest lie most people believe. They think if the product is good, amazing, it'll sell itself. They think followers equal to customers. And they think they can just run ads and outsource closing and scale without ever learning how to sell. But that's not how things work in real life. Every great business from Amazon to Apple started with someone selling one on one direct, whether it was Jeff Bezos emailing to early investors or Steve Jobs pitching investors. One thing I would stress again here: sales comes before scale, outreach comes before traction. And if you are skipping that, you are not building a business, but a vanity project. First and foremost thing to promote any offer fast and to get attention is cold calls, one of my favorite. Like, all you have to do is pick up the phone and like, if it works in B2B scenario most of the time, all you have to do is pick up your phone and dial. Pick up your phone and dial. Pick up your phone and dial. That's it. That's all you have to do. And cold call is the fastest way to clarity. It basically sharpens your pitch, forces you to speak to strangers, which is very important, and it gets you direct feedback real quick. Most people avoid this because they fear rejection, but let me tell you, rejection is market research. Now, let me tell you an interesting story. Back in 2012, when I started and I was given a script, and I wasn't sure what the person on the other end would say. So anyhow, like, I started dialing, and the moment the other person said, in a very heavy accent, "Hello," and all I did was just hung up. The moment the other person said hello, like, I mean, it was different accent, like, again, experience. Long story short, I now have strategic partners in US, in Australia, because I cold called them. Can you imagine that? Like, I've been working with my strategic partners who were my clients first and then became my strategic partners and helping me grow my business. And they're working with me from last 5 to 7 years. So don't listen to anyone on the internet who says cold calling is dead, it doesn't work, it's a brute force method. Like, I mean, all I can say is, like, who says cold call is dead, they don't know how to cold call. It's that simple. The other way to reach out to people is cold DMs. Like, what you have to do, like, go onto their LinkedIn profile or any social media platform that they are on and send them a message. I mean, come on. It's that easy. However, the message that you are sending, if you're trained a little bit, you would have to send the message, you have to make it personalized. Like, you cannot send a random message to them, hi, and expect an answer. Scan their profile and try to find out that why would they respond you, or why would they talk to you, what they are interested in. Before you send them a message, all you have to keep in mind is that what is in it for them. Let me repeat that again. What is in it for them? Why would they want to reply and talk to you? That's all you have to research. Now, you don't pitch the moment you send someone a message. Like, all you have to do is, like, start a conversation. And so one of my student, and I'm sure if he's watching, he knows that I'm talking about him. So he booked 35 to 40 appointments using DMs in his first month without any prior experience. Isn't that crazy? Like, people say it doesn't work, and then the guy who just started is booking 35 to 40 appointments without any prior experience, without any industry experience. He didn't know anything about that industry and still booked 35 to 40 appointments. And someday, I might share that on my channel. All the data. So the third most important way to reach out to your potential prospects or the HR managers is cold emails. Again, one of my favorite. Like, uh, it is still the most powerful method if done right. Like you can use tools like Smart Lead or Instantly, Gmass. There are tons and tons of tools in the on the internet that you can use to send bulk emails. Obviously, you will use personalization. Obviously, I would say, like, don't sound like a bot. Don't sound like the email was written by these days. ChatGPT is famous. Like everybody is using ChatGPT to write their emails. So don't make it look like as if an AI bot has written that email. Do a proper research, and again, I would say make the email look like as if you have written the whole email, plus it should also convey to them that what is in it for them. Why should they read the email? First of all, why should they open the email? Why should they read the email? And after all, why should they reply to your email? So to keep these things in mind, like obviously there are strategies and everything, but this conversation for another video. But right now, I would say is like cold email works like a charm. Fourth method that you can use to obviously promote your business. Obviously, you're not spending here on ads, you don't have a website, and you don't have right now, you have just started, or you want to start right now, you haven't spent on website, logo, because these things are not important yet, because you don't know, you haven't tested your offer in the market yet. So I would say the fourth most important thing that you can do to promote your offer or do outreach is personal network outreach. I mean, one of the best, right? You would be shocked how many people in your network need what you're offering, but don't know you do it. Like text 50 people, tell them exactly what you do and who it is for. I promise you, let me say that again. I promise you, you will land your first 3 to 5 clients. I mean, you try it and let me know in the comments if you didn't get any client from personal network. So the fifth most important is what I am doing right now, which is outbound content. Like this is like sharing what the more you share your actual work, your client will actually see what you are all about, right? And they will contact you. Like inbound leads and referral leads works like a charm. Nothing can work inbound leads because there's already a trust factor. They know you, or they know someone who knows you, right? And they trust someone who trusts you. So it works like that. I think I've covered that in my previous YouTube videos. You may want to check that out. And this is why I always say that sales is your superpower. Let me be real here. Sales is the only skill that pays you every single day. No algorithm, no approval, no permission, just action. I mean, it gives you confidence, clarity, and the ability to generate money whenever you need it. It helps you understand your customer better than any survey. Like, these are the benefits. Like, can you imagine? And once you understand all these things, you can sell to them, market to them, build for them. And if you can sell, you can never go broke again. Isn't that amazing? You will become recession proof if you know sales. You are economy proof if you know sales. Even if everything else burns down, sales is your reload button. Now, if you have a sales team, and if you are a founder and have a team or plan to build one, your number one job is to make sure your team can sell as confidently as you can. Now, don't just give them a script, give them the mindset. Make them do 30, 50 cold outreach every single day. Whether it is call, whether it is email, whether it is DMs, review their recording, role play objections, teach them quality, and teach them how to qualify. Your business doesn't grow based on content. It grows on closers. So it's like if you have good closers, your business will skyrocket within no time. I mean, it won't take that much time for you to grow your business. You need good closers in your team, period. It boils down to the same thing again with what I started. So it's like if you're just starting out, don't waste 6 months building landing pages, logos, or fancy funnels. Pick up the phone and dial. Write the damn email. Send the DM. Sales isn't magic, it's discipline. And if you get disciplined enough, everything else becomes easy. Now, in the next episode, I'm going to show you exact script I use to cold call strangers and turn them into clients line by line. But if this helped you shift your perspective, like, comment, sales, and subscribe.